Hi, welcome to my channel. In this episode, we're going to talk about what types of cars available to buy. Again, it's very important to understand it's been over a century when the automobile industry expanded, and now we are back here. There are different options to choose given where the future is headed. Without any further ado, let's unpack. All right, there are three different types. One is electric, second hybrid slash plug-in, third ICE. So let's start at the bottom, which is ICE. ICE stands for internal combustion engine, and this is the vehicles which we drive, right? 90% to 98% of the people in the world, which has an engine. We put gas, petrol, diesel, etc. And then moving up to hybrid and slash plug-in 2010, right, there came cars with an option where you have an electric motor and it can drive 20 miles, 30 miles, or at a low speed, right, it does charge the electric motor and then it gets used. Something like Toyota Prius, right, one of the options there. And with that, the first one here is electric. And with the current generation moving forward with the climate change in mind, as well as, right, to reduce the dependency on fossil fuels, it's the electric car, and the era of electric cars has begun. I mean, there were companies, right, where 15 years ago they had started, like Tesla or etc. But over last 5 years, since 2018, I would say, right, there are more and more companies who are bringing mass electric cars. And companies like GM, Volkswagen, etc. Now that we have seen different types of cars available, and let's talk about why one of them probably is better than the other. Right? This type electric car stands out. The reason for that, as you might have reading several articles around the world, a lot of countries have already started to put a date or year when the internal combustion engine needs to be retired and move towards electric. Like majority of them, right, are driving towards 2035 or even 2040, etc., right, somewhere in that range. And given that, now let's take a little bit step back. As we used to buy the cars, and there used to be time, right, after 5-10 years after you buy the car and you sell that car, right, and you used to get even maybe a residual value of 10% or 20% of what you bought for, but that used to be the case. Now let's take a scenario, right? If somebody buys a ICE vehicle, let's say in 2023, 2024, in 5-10 years when they're trying to sell the car, so maybe nobody buys that car because it's ICE and the world is moving towards electric, or you might maybe even we may have to pay to get rid of it, right? So my thoughts are, right, don't buy ICE if you're planning to buy now. Maybe look at hybrid, right, as a transition part, but preferably go towards electric cars. The prices have come down pretty good and it's comparable to the hybrid or ICE, and also a lot of governments, right, giving subsidy. It does help. So with that, my favorite electric car is Tesla. Why I bought Tesla, right? One, the car company has been there for 15 years. Their battery, their technology has been very much proven. I think supercharger network, right? They have tons of chargers across North America or even in globally, right? Which gives me a comfort when I'm on a long drives that I can rely on rather than going into a third-party charger. Then the third thing is technological software deployment, right? You don't even have to take your car to get your software upgraded, right? It pretty much at home, it does get upgraded. Also, the fourth one is, right, I can charge at home, even with a regular charge point. It may charge 5 miles, etc. But it just gives me a comfort, right? Make sure, right, you're aware, yes, I do own Tesla as well as Tesla stock as a company. But again, that was not the reason why I made this video. I felt when I was looking for a car recently, I didn't find any videos which gave me this background. And hopefully this helps you. That if you like the content, please subscribe as well as like the video and then share the video with others. Look forward for the next video. Thank you.